And welcome back to Holden's Golden Age of Wargaming. We are now on turn 8 of Napoleon at War, the Battle of Wagram. And now we are basically trying to finish it up for the French. We need 20 points. 20 points! And starting with this turn, like I said before in the last video, we're going to do both the French and the Austrians because I'm afraid the Austrians just don't have a lot left to do they? They're just basically trying to keep the French off of those heights. Alright, so we're going to start here. Well, I did check up the rules. If we can force this artillery to retreat off the board, we get the victory points. He has to voluntarily, the Austrian player has to voluntarily exit that unit off. So we don't want to let it get away, do we? No, we don't want to let it get away because that's 8 victory points for us. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go 1, 2. Oh, well, first of all, getting ahead of myself. Can't move. Actually, yeah, there's not a lot, is there? No, because the Austrians, of course, could not follow up on their attacks. All right, so now we're going to go 1, 2. All right, we're at 6. He's at 8. We can get it to... We need to get 16 to get a 2 to 1. Well, we can easily do it. We can easily do it with this. So 1, 2. And 1. Okay, let's close the trap. So down we come. And to be able to fire at this guy, what do we got here? What do we got? So right now we have 4, 10, 18. So we got 2 to 1 on that. We have 6. We only need 3 to 1, and he's got a 12. So we need 36. So 8, 16, 22, 24, 30. We do need this artillery. So we're going to move him over there, and he'll just fire from there. So that will be 3 to 1 odds here. So probably going to destroy that. 2 to 1 odds here. Good chance we'll get it. So we'll go over here. Now this isn't quite as easy. Not quite as easy. But because the Austrians cannot advance after they win a combat, we are able to cross that stream. So we're going to go, that's 1, 2. And what's a town? Oh, what's a town? Town's still only 1, right? Yeah, not that it matters. Even if it was 2, like this forest hex, we'd still be able to move across. So 4, 4, 1, well, half. And we'll move you in here. You're going to stay here to fire. Ooh, we need to go across the stream so we don't have that penalty. Is there anything we can do here? Not really. We don't want to attack. Well, actually, the cavalry can't even attack across that stream because it doesn't have. It doesn't have a zone of control across. So we could move here, and then he'd have to attack us. 7 to 6. So he'd still have. Well, he'd have 1 to 1 odds. That's not that bad. Ooh, we'll move there. 2. And then here we're going to move over for 4. What do we do here? This artillery cannot fire through, but can fire into this town, but there's nobody in that town anymore. We could move in, but we'd have to... Well, what are we going to do here? Let's move here. I don't like using the artillery for that. We'd have 10 to 6 or 8 to 6. Either way works. So we'll just go 2, 4. So we've taken care of that one. This guy would still have to fight these 2 though. That would be... That's still 9. We can... Yeah. Yeah, let's just... The artillery is just no good here. No good. So, we got that one taken care of. We have a total of 15. 8 to 15 would be 1 to 2. Even if we only had to fight this one, it would still be 1 to 2, wouldn't it? So it doesn't make much sense to come up here and attack across the stream. So we'll move here. We'll do a 1 to 2 attack. Doesn't seem that great, does it? If we move here, we'll have to attack this one. Yeah, no. It would still be a 1 to 2, and this would be 1 to 3. We don't want 1 to 3 attacks. Not good. Can't really do much about that. Yeah, I don't like it. We're just gonna stay put. We're just gonna stay put. The artillery, just gonna stay put. Because if he has to retreat, he'll just push him back anyways. So we'll go like that. We're not going across that stream. We need to back this guy up. Unfortunately, well, it's going to be slow going. But we're gonna work on it. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go a half. And unfortunately, that's not enough to get over there, so we'll have to stay there. And the artillery will move up here. He wants to come across the stream. He's more than welcome. Fine with that. And this guy will stay here. Okay, here we need to. We can go up and we can attack it 3 to 1. We can move the artillery here, so we can fire at this guy. This doesn't look too strong, so we would be 6 against 4, so that would be 1 to 1. That's all right. I'll do that. And then here we would be 12 to 9. That's going to be a 1 to 1 too. But we can advance after an attack, so a successful attack. So we're going to move here with them. Now over here, we can move up here. And now that means we can break this up. Break that up. This guy's only going to be able to go up here, and that's as far as we can go. But we can get this guy or the artillery. I think it makes more sense to have the cavalry. So half, 2 and a half. All right, we'll move here. We can actually join in and help fire. Move this guy up here, and this guy here. All right, this 3, 4. I don't really see the point, but we'll move 1, 2 here for now, just in case. I don't think there's going to be an issue there. And that is it for the French's movement. We are removing the markers. And now it is time to see if we can do some kills here. We have 4, 10, 18. 18 to 8 is 2 to 1. 2 to 1 odds. Let's see if we can take him out. All we need is a retreat. That is attack or retreat. Boy, those, you know what that means. That means he's going to be able to get away. That's what that means. Which is a good thing for the Austrians. All right, so we'll move back here. We'll move back here. And this guy is going to get away. Wow. All right, so now the next one. We have a 12 defense. We have 6, 8, 14, 22, 30. 38. 38 to 12. That's 3 to 1 odds. Say goodbye to your little friend. We'll do the muskets for this one. Let's just... Alright. Come on. We get a 3 on a 3 to 1. That's defender retreat. That destroys this Austrian infantry, putting us up to 61. And, oh, this guy will move up. Alright, that's it. So, the one that got away. What are we going to do here next? We don't have to attack because we don't have a zone of control across the stream because we can't move across the stream. We have 19. got 12. We could make it 25. And this guy would have to attack at a 1 to 2. But that would be 2 to 1 odds, and we could push him out. So I think we're going to do that. 25 to 12 is 2 to 1 odds. That will be the cannon for sure. That will be the cannon for sure. Alright, can we push them out? Wagram. We get a 1. That is defender retreats. So they have to move back here. And yes, we will advance. We advance in there. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, we got to fight here. 6 to their 7. That means we have a 1 to 2. Probably won't win this. Got to roll a 1 or a 2. But that's not the vital one. And he can't advance. Look at that. Luck is with the French today. Okay. The only place he can retreat is by pushing back that artillery. And yes. Yes, we will advance. Ooh. Ooh. We'd have to tack up that slope, though. If not, he could come... No. No, if he comes down, he'd have to fight us. I don't think we're going to advance, because that's stupid. No, he'd be attacking down the slope. And attacking down the slope, just that doesn't affect the... it's only if you attack up the slope, right? Right. No, it would be still, it would be 1 to 1. Yeah, okay. You can come down the hill, that's fine. Here we have a total of 4, 8, 14, 14 to 6. So that's 2 to 1 odds. He does not get the double because we are on the same side as the stream with him, with these guys. So 2 to 1. Let's see if we can push them back. We'll use the cannon for this. Wait a minute. Okay, we got a 6 anyways, but the cannon can't fire. The cannon cannot fire. So that was actually a 1 to 1. So I'll take a 6 on the 1 to 1. It's either way, it's exactly the same. It's attack or retreat. We will move up here, and you will move here. And this guy didn't actually attack. Alright, this is not going to be a good one. We have 8 against 6. 15, 21. So that's 1 to 3. Isn't it? Yeah, it's 1 to 3. But we're trying to take that down. 1 to 3 though, we could lose this guy. Maybe that was a mistake moving in. Maybe I'm being a little too aggressive there. We're about to find out. Oh, I saw that 6. Alright, so that's attacker retreats. But they cannot... Well, they're going to be able to on their turn, but we have to move back there. Next up. Oof. We got a 9 to 12. So this is another 1 to 2. The muskets. We need a 1 or a 2. Just keep that down. We do not get it, but we can retreat here, staying on that side of the river, stream, whatever it is, stream. Okay, next up we have 6 to 2. This is a 3 to 1 attack. Come on. Need to get in there. And we do. We push them back. The Austrian player will move him here. And we will advance here. Alright. What? This is quite complicated. So we have a 3 to 1 here. That's great. And he can't retreat, so we're probably going to do this one first. We have 12 to 9. That's a 1 to 1. 6 to 1. We're going to have to downgrade that to 3 to 1. We have 12 to 3. That's a 4 to 1, which will downgrade. Or we could do 2 to 1 and a 2 to 1. I think that's what we'll do. So what we'll do is we'll do this attack first, because this guy can't retreat. Let's see if we can get rid of him. 6 to 3, that's 2 to 1. Let's see if we can get rid of his cavalry. Let's see if we can get rid of him. And we do. That is 3 points closer. 3 points closer to 75. I'm not bothering to track the demoralization of the Austrians anymore because obviously they're there. We will move forward. Oh yes. Oh yes we will. What's the best next one to do? Could move up here. He could still retreat one way. Well, let's do these guys next. So we got 12 to 9. That's a 1 to 1 attack. 1 to 1. We need a 1, 2, or 3. We get it. We get it, ladies and gentlemen. The Austrian has to go back here. And yes, our infantry will go here. Okay, unfortunately, he can still retreat that one way, but we'll muzzle attack now. So 6 to 1. As we can see, there's 1 in 3 chance here of getting an exchange. We don't want that, so we're downgrading it to a 3 to 1. And that is with the muskets. So let's get them. 3 to 1 attack. And that is defender retreats. Defender retreats, pushing back this artillery. And we will move up. Absolutely. Next up we have 12 to... No, we don't. We have 6 to 3. So that is 2 to 1 odds. 2 to 1. Just don't want a 5 or a 6. But we do. We get a 6, so that is attack or retreat. We have to move back. However, the Austrians cannot follow up. They cannot advance into that hex. And then finally we have 12. 12 to 6, that's another 2 to 1. We use the cannon this time. What do we get? Oh, yeah. Nothing that matters. It's still just defender retreats. That's what we kind of want. So the Austrian has to go here. And yes, we will move up. Ooh. Might have to be pushed back, but he can't advance. So we pushed him back that far, and that's the way he's going to have to stay. That is it for the French combat. So we are now switching to the Austrians. Boy, oh boy. Not looking good. Okay, the very first thing we're going to do, retreat off the map with this artillery. They're gone. That gives us 8 victory points. Woo! We're up to 9. However, now those French units have absolutely no reason to stay there. They're going to start heading towards the heights. Not great. Marchand, you are victorious. I'm sure Napoleon won't feel threatened by you at all and give you a nice promotion. All right, over here, well, now we have what can't move. These 3. This 1. Ooh. Jeez. Oh, these 2. These 3. And that's it for the Austrians. Oh, I almost forgot. We're going to take this because it already has a 1 on it. And we're going to try to get those reinforcements. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Absolutely not. Now, if I roll 2 1s after this, I'm not going to be happy. All right, so movement. Woo. We got a 1-to-1. We can make it a 2-to-1. We have a 1-to-6, which we could turn into a 1-to-1. I think that's what we got to do with him. So he's going to stay there. We do not want to do a 1-to-6. That's just for 1-to-5. So we almost lose that. So they're going to have to help out that cavalry for sure. We have a 1-to-3 here. That's not great either. But we are, well, 1, 2, 3. We could come help. I think we have to. Yeah, I think we have to. I don't want to do that. I think we'll lose it. So 1, 2, 3. All right, now this guy's going to come down. Ooh, man, this is not good. We're going to have to go. Oh, we're going to have to attack across the bridge. This is going to double. Oh, that's not good at all. That would be a 1. This guy goes. No, the artillery can't help. Can't help. Yeah, no, we don't like this at all. So that would be a 1-to-2, and that would be a 1-to-2. I can't help him, because as soon as I go here, then I have to attack that. I could have moved. No, I don't have enough movement. I could go 1, 2, 3. See, I can't come back in because of that forest. Well, there's nothing for it. We're going to have to do 1-to-2 attacks. That's awful. 1, 2. 1. We're going to move you over here. Trying to. No, that's not good. It's not good. That means he's going to be able to come in there now. Yeah. Nope. It's starting to crumble. I feel it. Now, if we go here, we have to attack across that 1-to-2. But we might as well try. We're going to have to. This artillery's just sitting here doing nothing. So I'm going to have to do it. Even if it doesn't feel right at all. I'm going to move there. This artillery's going to move down. This one will stay. I could come here and attack at 2-to-1. We're definitely not doing that. We don't want to attack cross the stream. Yeah, let's do that. So the artillery is becoming very, very aggressive. Stay there. Do I come in and help? Because it's either that or it just sits there doing nothing. So we're at 9-to-4. I'm going to come in and help. It could be 15-to-4. Or we could be 13-to-6. So that's 2-to-1. 2-to-1. Yeah, let's. Ooh. 6-to-18. That's 1-to-3. I could bring him over there and make it a 1-to-2. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. 1-to-3, that's not good. Oh, this is terrible. This is awful. Alright, remove markers, combat. Here we go. We got 6, 12, 13, 13 against 6. That's 2-to-1 odds. 2-to-1. We'll use muskets. 2-to-1 odds. Push them back or what? We do. You'll go back here. It's the only place you can go. We cannot advance those. Not working out well. This here we have to attack. 1-to-2. 1-to-2 odds. We need a 1 or a 2. Almost, but not quite there. We only can move back one way, so we got to push him back. Push him back. That's not great. Did I use this gun for that? I did. That's not what I should have done. That was a huge mistake, wasn't it? We have because of that terrible error, we have a 1 to 5. So we need to roll a 1 or a 2 for this cavalry to live. Come on. Yeah, well, that's my fault. I should use the artillery there. So that is now the French are 10 points away from winning. And yes, he will absolutely move up. Why wouldn't they? Then we have this combat, 9 to 6. So that's 1-to-1 odds. 1-to-1. A lot of artillery here on the front line fighting. But they win. They win. Not that that helps much, but I'll push him back. We cannot move up. Then we have an 8 to 6, so that's 1-to-1. That would be muskets. Come on. We get our 1. Oops. They'll push back here. We cannot advance. Now here's the bad one. Bad. 1-to-2 odds. We need a 1 or a 2. We actually get it. I can't believe it. He has to go back here. Across the stream. Perfect. Cannot advance. Then finally we have 8 attacking across the bridge. So 8 to 10. That's 1-to-2 odds again. Can we do it a second time? Odds would say no. And indeed is. So we'll move back here. And yes, they will move into the town. Oh boy. Alright. Next combat is here. We have 9 to 16. That's 1-to-2. 1-to-2. Again. Seems to be an awful lot of that with the Austrians. That is a loss. So we have to move back. They will move up. Then we have this. We have a 9 to 4. That's 2-to-1 odds. 2-to-1. Here we go. Come on. That is a defender retreat. Off they go. Once again, we can't take advantage of it though. Because if we could have moved in there, it would have been an opportunity to destroy this piece. But that's not going to happen. Alright, so we're going to help. The artillery is helping with this unit. So we're just doing a one-on-one here. One-on-one combat. Come on. Come on. Alright, we're doing alright here. We're doing alright. This one. We're going to have to push. We're going to have to push him back across the stream. Alright. Can't go forward though. Alright, and then we have 12 to 18. 12 to 18. Alright, so that's 1-to-2 again. Use the cannon. Come on. 1 or a 2. Really don't want to have to retreat that infantry where I have to. That's a 1. You all see it? You're my witnesses. That's what I wanted. So we're just basically delaying the inevitable. Push him back across. But, yeah. I've said it every time. And then finally we have 7 to 6. Because we're... Yes. We're attacking across the stream. We have to. So that's 7 to 6. That is 1-to-1. 1-to-1 attack. This doesn't really matter. Oh, we don't want attack or retreat, of course. But that is indeed what we get. Okay. Well, they definitely pushed us back from Wagram. And that is it. That is it for the Austrians. Well, 10 points. The French could definitely get that next turn, couldn't they? All right, well. we will find out with the next turn when I see you in the next video. Until then, take care everybody and have a great night.